But let's jump over to our quiz. We are now going to play Who Wants to Be a Real Gamer? And we're going to test Keeper's gaming skills or
Hashtag fake
knowledge.
gamer girl.
Yes, hashtag fake gamer girl. There are 10 questions here. How many of these do you think you're going to get right?
3.
Okay. All right. Let's see if Keeper. I got more faith in you. I'm going to say you get more than 3 right.
Okay. I do like to underpromise and overdeliver those, so.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. You got this. Okay. And for the chat, I am looking at my phone because my quiz is written on my notes. So I came up with these little questions myself. Hopefully, if y'all choose to fact check me, that my facts are right. All right. This is what I know for sure. Who? Oh, I almost just read the title of the quiz. Name 4 characters you can play in a Super Smash Brothers game.
Oh, shoot. Kirby.
Okay.
Star Fox.
I like it.
Mario.
I was hoping you didn't forget the easiest.
I was like, he is in them right, and Link.
And Link. All right, nice. I was hoping you kind of went with the easier ones because, like, I don't know that I know everybody that's in a Super Smash.
Fair enough. Yeah, I know there's like a ton others, but I was like, Kirby. I mean, it's so cheap. I don't play a lot of Super Smash Bros, but I always play as Kirby because you got that little float action, which makes life a little easier.
Oh, speaking of top 5, going back to the top 5 really quick. I didn't play that Kirby game, but I watched you get to play a little bit of it, and that game looked really fun.
So good. The final boss, though, that was painful until I finally figured out the pattern, but it was like a solid hour at least of trying to get through this guy.
Thank you to the chat. The chat is keeping up with how many you get right. So
Excellent.
It'll either be really good that they're keeping up with it, and they're gonna be like, yeah, she's got like 8, 9, or 10 of them right, or it's gonna be like, yeah, you only got 1.
Blue's here, and Blue might be like, she got 12 out of 10. I don't know what's wrong with the
quiz. No cheating, Blue. All right. Dart, Rose, Lloyd, and Shauna are characters from what video game? Final Fantasy?
Is it
Oh. No, you got a list.
It's good.
Final Fantasy X,
Mm-hmm.
Persona 4, Legend of Dragoon, or Dragon Quest?
Can you give me the names again?
Dart, Rose, Lloyd, and Shauna. Do you need the games again?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X,
Uh-huh.
Legend of Dragoon, Dragon Quest, Persona 4.
I'm going to go with Persona.
You're going to go with Persona?
Yeah, it's probably wrong.
It was the Legend of Dragoon.
Should have gone. That was like a red herring there.
I thought maybe I wanted it to be difficult. I want the quiz. Yeah. The purpose of the quiz is for Keeper to fail. That's number 1. Number 2, I did think though, I was like, as much as I talk about Legend of Dragoon, she may just guess that off of that I'm the only person who talks about it.
It was the name Lloyd. Okay, so this was the train of thought. So there's this game called Tales of Symphonia where the main character's name is Floyd, I'm pretty sure. And someone I know played that game and also played Persona games. And so I was like, Lloyd, Floyd, makes sense.
They're probably brothers.
Probably.
Nice shot. I give her a 0.3 point. I like it. The most sold console of all time. The GameCube, the Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, or my personal favorite, the Super Anthony Streams console.
What's that?
Which one do you think sold the most units?
So it was, GameCube, PlayStation 2, or...
Xbox 360.
360.
Or the Super Anthony Streams console.
Yeah, that's not okay. Sure. I'm gonna go with PlayStation 2. No, I'm wrong.
With 155 million units sold, you are correct with the PlayStation 2.
Oh, that's why you look disappointed?
You need to fail this. Why didn't she pick the Super Anthony Streams console?
I was like, your stream setup would be better if you had sold more copies.
Wow, now she's look, first she said she would kill us in a zombie apocalypse. And now she's making fun of my stream setup.
People think Canadians are so nice.
I know, right?
We're savage.
What is happening here? It's all that free healthcare you got.
Yeah.
Which one of these games is not a real game? Def Jam Fight for New York, Mama Bear, Gigantosaurus, Hades.
I know Hades definitely is one because I've played it. It's great.
Do you need the other three again?
I don't need the first one again. Then there's Mama Bear. What was the third one?
Gigantosaurus.
Feels like that's got vibes like Sharknado, right? Like and the first one was something Fight for New York.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
I feel like that's like an 80s style game. I'm gonna go with Mama Bear.
That was good. You were wrong in the sense that Def Jam Fight for New York is not an 80s game. It's actually early 2000s game. I want to say 2004. It's actually the fighting game with all the hip hop rappers, and it had a story mode. And it's amazing. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's all the rappers, right? It has an amazing soundtrack. You just have all these like gangster rappers that I grew up listening to, and they just fight. Like, it's like almost like a Street Fighter, but it's not even close to a Street Fighter, but it's cool. They have wrestling styles. They have mixed martial arts style. Such a fun game. Gigantosaurus, I have no idea what it is. I was looking through my PlayStation store and it was in there. I was like, this sounds like it'd be fake. I'm going to throw it on the list.
The fact that it was like such a ridiculous name was what led me to believe that it was a real game.
I love that the chat is making fun of the Super Anthony Streams console. It has a long ass name, and that's why it didn't sell good. Thank you guys a lot.
They will be eating their words one day when you create the Anthony Streams video game console system. Make the name longer.
Yes. And Blue says you have got 3 out of 10 questions right. So let's move on.
That's what I promised.
You're there.
Coast. Yep.
Question 5. Kirby first appeared in the 1990 Nintendo game Wrath of Black Manta. True or false?
So I know that this year Kirby celebrated its 30th year. So that would have been the anniversary of his first original game. So
is that where he first appeared?
Taking that information, I'm going to say it's false.
Dang it! I tried to steer her off track and she didn't go for it. No, the Wrath of Black Manta is apparently a real game. I didn't know about this. It's probably something nobody played. I looked up Nintendo games in 1990 and it looked like one that I figured nobody would know. But it is a real game. Came out in 1990. Looks like it's about a ninja. But yeah, Kirby was not in that game. So
the only reason that I know that information too, because when I was playing Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, I think I'd like Googled the soundtrack or something, and I saw that, and then I remember telling a streamer like, "Oh, this is the 30th anniversary," and he was like, "No, you're wrong." And so I Googled again. I'm like, "No, I'm right," but I didn't say anything. But I was like, #real gamer.
Yeah, #real gamer. Yeah, you're exactly right, because that the Kirby game that you're talking about came out in 1992. That'd be 30 years from now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If Soulja Boy can make game systems, anybody can. Yeah, Soulja Boy did have a game system.
Oh. What was it called? The Soulja Boy, and it was like handheld like a Game Boy? Like...
I don't remember, but I remember it being a lawsuit thing because he got sued by either Nintendo or Sega. I don't remember how that lawsuit went, but there was a real lawsuit about that. I don't remember how it turned out. Okay. Logic, the Grammy-nominated rapper, voice acted in a video game. Which one was it? You can tell how hard I'm trying to get her to lose this because I threw in so many rap questions and she's still not losing. It did not work. The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Halo Infinite, or Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Shoot. My first thought would be like a GTA game. So
You were close. Well, not close in game-wise, but I almost did that. Because there's a lot of rappers in GTA games.
Yeah. Sorry, can I get the games again?
Yeah. He voice acted in which one of these video games? The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Halo Infinite, Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
I'm gonna go The Last of Us.
Wow. That's right. The Last of Us Part 2. He voice acted. Looked like a bit. I never played it. I went to fact check it. So I went to YouTube to see the scenes he was in. And yeah, he played
Yeah.
looked like a not so good guy.
Mm.
Nice. She is on a roll. I will never pick. I think Keeper listens to rap and more than she tells us. She's not losing here. Um, okay. In the
I'm
legend,
just really good with random trivia.
she really did study everything last night.
Is there a question about the Titanic?
Okay, so I guess we got to give people context of what's going on.
Context.
We were setting up our situation last night to make sure everything was right, and I told her about the quiz, and she was like, "I'm going to go study for it." I'm like, "How do you know what you're going to study?" She's like, "I'm going to study for everything," and it looks like she really did. She just studied the encyclopedia and the encyclopedia of rap. All right, question 7. In The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, what is the fairy's name? Navel, Navy, Nav, or Navi?
Navi.
Oh my god, that one was easy, huh? You played Ocarina of Time?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up on Legend of Zelda games, so.
What's funny is I tried to do that one and the Super Smash Brothers because I was like, I'm gonna make this quiz super hard, but I'm gonna give her 2 that should be pretty easy. But you smashed the hard ones. All right.
We're going downhill from here, though. I can feel it.
Question 8. Name 4 GTA games.
Okay. Can I? Is it as simple as like GTA 1, GTA 2, GTA 3, GTA 4?
There you go. You did it.
I was like, I don't know if they have like actual titles.
They have a GTA San Andreas, which is my personal favorite, and also
Yeah,
GTA Vice City, Liberty Stories, different ones.
Okay.
But yeah, you made it much easier than it had to be. All right, question 9. You've already passed this test by so much. Blue says you're at 6.
And I think the last one was 7.
Okay, yeah, so 7 out of 10. All right, question 9. Jess, Samantha, Josh, Matthew. I'll say them one more time. Jess, Samantha, Josh, and Matthew are all characters from which horror game? Resident Evil 3 Remake, Until Dawn, Silent Hill 2, or Little Nightmares?
I know it's not Little Nightmares because I just played that one. I honestly don't think it's Resident Evil. And I'm just going to go because you recently played Until Dawn. I'm going to guess it's Until Dawn.
Dang it!
Turns out I studied my Anthony trivia too.
She is a real gamer. Yeah, the Anthony trivia. She has gone through all my socials and watched every Twitch stream I have ever done. All right, final question, and there's no way you can get this wrong. So you have passed this quiz with flying colors. What is your favorite game of your childhood?
Of my childhood. You know what? It's a game that I love and I used to play so much, obscenely much. I would close my eyes and see it. Tetris.
You are wrong. She gets question 10 wrong. I know what her favorite childhood game. It was not that. I did my research. I called family members, and it doesn't matter. You didn't get it right. I called family members and friends. I got the real answer. She got it wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
So did I only get the second question wrong? Is that correct?
8 out of 10.
But I think I got all but the first one.
Let me see. You got the Legend of Dragoon one wrong, and you got... No, you're right. I think that's the only one. You got the Super Smash Brothers. You got the PlayStation 2. You got Mama Bear. You got the True or False question. You got The Last of Us. You got Navi. And you got Until Dawn. Yeah, you got all but one. Nice, the Legend of Dragoon. You could have scored a perfect. I really thought that would have been one of the ones that was a little easier because, I'm the only person who knows the Legend of Dragoon outside of
that's
me talking about
right? Because I would never. I'd be like, that seems like you'd throw that one out there just because you've talked about it so much.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is a podcast. I like
That's
it.
fun.
Our first episode of Gaming and Waffles. What's left of my waffles is cold.
Yep.
And
Yep.
the little bit of my coffee cup is a little cold too. But we had a good time. I know Mickey got to make some. Mickey also says GTA Biker is a game. GTA Balling of Gay Tony, GTA Chinatown is some of the names. I haven't heard of any of those. I know San Andreas, Vice City, Liberty City Stories, and of course all the numbered. I did not know any of those existed.
Well,
But
I know. It's like, is it that easy that I can just say the number?
have you ever played a GTA game ever?
No. No.
Okay, I've never played one or two. I started with three and gone up from there. They're pretty
I
good.
remember I played a little bit of Saints Row, which I feel like is like similar vibes, like
Mhm.
back when it first came out, but
Yeah,
never
I
in
did.
GTA.
Saints Row 2 was the only one I've ever played out of the Saints Row